Oh, are you gonna kick me? Someone
Okay,
tell me
no,
I'm streaming. I
a dumb
can't tell.
story.
So, you're live right now, Spider? Yeah, you are. Okay.
Alright. How's the audio
So-
and all that?
So me and Mick will get out of here, and you guys got this.
Have a good one.
Good luck,
Alright.
Spider.
Thanks.
And the water faces.
Oh yeah, I got a shitload of
Spider.
mods on too.
Who's playing
yeah.
Spider?
Hi.
Give us the rundown.
Okay, so I'm just gonna be playing some DMD on random missions like I did last time. And hopefully this time I don't suck as much.
Well, I'd love to be watching it right now, but unfortunately, Twitch requires me to watch an ad every time it changes whoever's in charge of streaming.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
Hey, you're doing pretty good so far. You're doing better than me.
I mean, but is that really saying anything?
Yes. You broke the cul-de-sac. Style switcher.
Yeah, I got Star Switcher. I got a bunch of texture mods too. Thanks to the guys at Infernal Works. They made some really good mods.
Love it. You're pretty classy. They're doing pretty nice. Oh.
Well, that's lovely.
This is what I like to see. We're doing it right now. Showtime combo. Here we go. Here we go. We're gonna hit the triple S right now. Calling it boom style. And that's on we switch the bumpers using this and take it out on enemy. I love exactly. Because as Dante says, it's better to be stylish than practical. So whatever you need to do. I would
That
love
should be
to
it.
return
Oh,
and
no,
actually
forgot about
be
this.
practical. Why? Why have it be practical when you would have it be stylish? Not practical. See the bucket rainstorm, see wild stumps with mills and not a touch. Loving it. Is this more effective? Yeah. We'll see. Only time will tell what Dante can do in DMC5.
Ah, crap.
I don't even remember it being good for style meter. It probably wasn't. But hey, the style meter in your heart is the one that counts.
And so any weapon requests?
Let's see. Nevin. Do Nevin.
Okay, Nevin it is.
Free ride is, yeah, Navon.
I hear both, and it's like I never know what I'm supposed to say, so I kind of just end up going with both at the same time.
Oh, okay. Hold
Nevin
on.
sounds like Negan,
Gotta fix
I
that.
think. Wait, no it doesn't. Nevin, Navon, it works.
I like
I think
Navon
that's
better.
Nevion.
Oh god, no. We don't need a third one.
Do 3 weapons switching, you coward.
I don't have that version of Style Switcher on because it actually disables some audio effects.
Oh, there you go. No, not at all. One of somebody I know. I'll do that.
Ah, crap.
He's on the top here watching.
Like real talk, out of all the other weapons that could possibly come back, Nevin at this point is the only one I'm interested
I
in.
want-
It's
because
the most
It
unique.
had so much potential, and yet it
I
just
wanna
did not
see-
get to meet it.
I want it back because I want more cutscenes with Nevin in it.
Yeah, it's the most
True.
unique of all the weapons.
True. Like, just having Nico roll up to wherever Dante is after going by his shop and just having the whole armory. That'd be nice.
If you do all the weapons.
Like, the only one that I can see not coming back for sure is Lucifer, and that's because the ecstasy taunt is already in the game.
Yeah. And it looks like V is going to have some of Lucifer's attacks.
I even loser because Dante did it will never come back.
Man, don't tell me that. I'll never hear the end of people wanting it back. Like, that's the one weapon, Agni Rudra, that just everyone seems to want back. And it's like, yeah, I get it. Yeah, it's just not my favorite.
Really? And dude, come on, even the main character doesn't like him.
Oh, Kama, what are you doing,
What do you
Kama?
think of the idea of a different instrument? Maybe even motion, guitar, drums, trombone. I want it all. Flute. I want Devon to turn into a flute.
Devon, the lightning trombone.
And a saxophone, that'd be dope. Imagine Dante playing the saxophone.
Hey, I would pay good money to see that.
Combo, Transformers, exactly.
He just becomes a one-man band in DP.
Speaking of the ice element, Mike Red Devil or the bow staff, whenever Dante finished the combo, you get an ice clone. Hey, yo, chill out, man.
I mean, he kind of
Game
already
audio
did that.
is a bit loud, kind of hard to hear the commentary.
Oh no,
Okay, I'll fix that 1 second.
I could always be louder.
Yeah. Let's see, where's audio
The
settings?
game is very loud compared to the voices.
Okay, let me turn down desktop audio. Okay, how's that?
That's better.
Alright.
Game is too stylish or too
Ah, I got it, yes.
No, the game is stylish, man. As is the call. What? Oh yeah, we're really fine, man. Let's turn us up a bit.
Alright, let me,
Just not the game.
okay, I just turned the user volume up.
That button back in all its detail.
Yeah.
I can hear Spider pressing buttons louder than you guys talk.
This is true. This is actually true.
Okay, I turned the chat volume on you guys up to 200%, so I don't know what else to do.
That's
Yeah,
unfortunate.
I mean, our audio was fine before, but it's just the game was too loud.
Well, I tried to turn the game down.
Controller's just too loud.
Yeah, now your controller's too loud, dude. Get louder, dude. I don't want to start shouting.
Let's see. Maybe I can make
Ah,
the
crap.
actual mic volume on me louder.
When you turn the game down, it made everything quieter except your right CE7. I think you gotta reset.
Alright, enjoy the cutscene while I figure that out.
What except spiders start yelling? Yeah, just reset to when you had everything super loud, and then just make the game quieter.
I don't think I can make the game quieter because this microphone actually adjusts Windows volume for some reason. Okay, how's that?
Well, let me check. Game is fine. We're fine.
Okay.
Actually, we're really loud.
Okay, I'll turn you guys down now. There's always something.
I always get told I'm too loud.
Okay, so...
Okay, I think it's fine now.
I didn't even adjust anything yet.
Oh, yeah, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
Okay, fine. So it's gonna be super loud then.
Hey, I know.
No, everyone's saying it's good. Don't worry about it.
Okay, okay. I can't see chat, so...
Okay, it's as they say, it's good now. Perfect. It's good.
Alright.
Fantastic.
So yeah, we got a bunch of goods, and then
One guy who
Yes.
needs to turn his volume up. Yeah.
a bunch of goods, and another good. As long as the levels are good, we can turn. Oh, you're right.
Okay,
You
Yeah.
can't do that. Apocalyptic. Started the mission, dude, already?
Okay, that was weird. It just auto-dashed to the enemies instead of...
Enigmas on
Is this
DMD are the
HD
absolute
collection
worst.
or the OG? I think this is HD collection.
This is HD collection. OG does not work for me, and if you want to
Yeah,
know
OG
why it doesn't work for me, I have a video on it.
OG doesn't work for a lot of people. OG
No, it works. It used to work for me, but now it's broke for a completely different reason.
I remember when I tried to download the mods for the original release, it just kind of messed everything up.
Yeah, it was very convoluted how you installed mods in that version. But here it's a lot more simpler. Just drag and drop.
Spin on the pole, hell
Ah,
yeah.
crap.
Boom. Boom.
You know, when I was going through DMD for this game, when I was going for the platinum, like, I used Cerberus for like, more than 50% of the game just because it's probably the best weapon for it. Spider Mecha Mike says he got his save back.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, every time I try to play DMC3 on PC before HD Collection, I just thought, how did everyone run this thing? Yeah, that's what I was saying. DMC3 before HD Collection on PC was not a good port.
Was that the one that was done by Ubisoft? 'Cause
Yeah.
I know that they did the...
Yeah,
okay,
it
yeah.
was. If one weapon from D_MC could make it in a DMC5, what weapon would it
I'd have to say Arbiter. That was the most
Yeah,
unique
but
weapon out of
if
them.
you ask me, yeah, it was the only one that had its full-on, its own moveset. Like,
And
even
what the
Osiris
fuck?
was part Rebellion.
Like, they all have the same pause combos, inputs, but
Yeah.
Arbiter at least felt chunky.
Ubisoft also did RE4 and Onimusha on PC, both are here. RE4 is good.
No,
which
the
version
original
is-
RE4.
Oh, the original RE4, okay.
Like the Source Next engine.
So not the one on Steam.
Yeah, it's not the one on Steam. Capcom in-house did that one.
Okay, good, okay. Because I
I
was like,
think
wait,
Capcom in-house did that one.
Yeah, RE4 and Steam is fine, so I guess you're talking about the original OG.
I want the big dumb Hulk fist. No, thank
I
you.
still can't believe Steam's. Yeah, I don't get it either. I don't know why anyone would buy that port anymore. Especially
I would
with
like a
HD.
brand new scythe weapon that didn't use Rebellion.
It had, like,
I agree.
I don't know. Other than the HD collection having 2 more games, the original port has less broken effects. Like, there's actually missing effects in this version that I'm playing now.
Hmm. I would like a brand new side weapon that didn't use Rebellion moves.
Yeah. Really, that would be like... That actually would be Nevin, because I just want her to have scythe moves that actually make up a full move set. My favorite weapon in DMC was definitely Aquila, and that and the secret weapon that pops up when pressing Alt F4.
Yeah, to unlock that one in the first place, you have to delete System 32.
Yeah. I tell you, when I first found out about that, man, I'm like, man, so many hours wasted.
Okay, now it's dead. Lost a little more health than I wanted to. No, I am
I
still
think you
not.
could have lost a little bit more.
Yeah. I'm still not used to bosses on DMD in this game. I mean, I'm getting used to the enemies themselves, just not the bosses.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, so neat thing about Style Switcher is that the new versions now have a fully functioning weapon switcher, where you can carry all 5 weapons at once. Oh, what am I doing? I do not want to bring Cerberus to Cerberus.
Yes, you do.
No. No, I
Farm Royal Guard on the seals, you coward.
no. I already did the Royal Guard on the, Vanguard.
Quicksilver Cerberus, or you're not real.
Okay.
Hot take. D_MC is actually a platformer that happens to have combat.
You know what? That's not wrong.
Hey, the platform in that game is pretty solid. You gotta admit.
I mean, it was literally 2-3 buttons maybe, yeah.
Hotter take. D_MC had fake platforms, on rails platforming. I mean, it is kind of true. I mean, the platforming is like, they just took
Yeah, there we are.
I had to get rid of the
Nero's,
eyes first.
like Nero's Snatch from DMC4, right?
Yeah.
And then you've made Dante really floaty. Like, if anyone really messed up that platform, you kind of... Honestly.
Okay, so
Bosses
here's
in DMD are... key.
Yeah, they are.
Oh, yes. It's the hardest difficulty.
a question, and this goes out to both of you guys and to the chat. Favorite boss of DMC3? Because if I say favorite boss
Virgil.
in DMC period, people are probably going to
Virgil,
say
the second fight.
Virgil
Kratos.
3.
I like the second fight.
I like the second fight's music, but Virgil 3 is the best.
Hottest takes,
I
these
think I
hot
like
takes
the
are
moveset of
one
Virgil
thing.
2 the best.
Yeah, I like Virgil 2 a lot.
Virgil 2, the music. Oh, well, it's a good thing the deluxe edition of DMC5 is going to have Virgil 2 in it.
Not counting Virgil 3 servers. Yeah, a lot of Virgil 3 lovers.
Yeah. Virgil 3 or Cerberus, we don't count Virgil. Yeah, let's not count Virgil, because most people are going to say Virgil.
Okay, not
DMC3
counting Virgil, I have to
bosses.
say Agni and Rujo.
Okay, in that case for me, it's going to be...
Not counting Virgil, it would have to be Jester, dude.
I have to say Nevin. Like, I like Nevin as a boss and as a weapon, just... It's fantastic. Not to mention, she's really well choreographed in all of her moves.
Okay, so rate the dateability of the DMC3 bosses. Navon's obviously number 1.
What about Lady? She's a boss in the game.
Lady's number 2.
Oh.
Virgil's number 3.
What about
I mean,
Vontae?
Cerberus is a dog. I think he'd be last place, to be honest.
What about Vontae?
Someone said, can I just say the ones I don't like? Yeah, go for it. Let's see, Doppelganger for certain.
Let's see. Well,
I mean, not that I don't like Doppelganger, I just think he's my least favorite.
Yeah,
what would you
he's
rate? What
not
would you
really
rate
fun to
Mungus
fight.
on a dateability scale? Hold on. I'll look this up now. Wait a minute.
Oh, can you stop with the ice already?
Yeah.
Okay, that head is gone.
And Navon, right?
Oh,
Number 1
Where's the love for Gigapede?
on dateability, right? Navon number 1. Then we have a lady.
are you doing a straw poll for it, or?
No, I'm just. They asked the question. I don't know. A bunch of numbers asked the question. So this is my personal list: Navon, lady, then Virgil, and
I mean, Agni and Rudra are good for a good conversation.
Yeah.
dateability. Yeah. Then I say them.
Communication's
Where
important.
Jester? Yeah, I don't think Jester can. That's a Virgil boss though.
What about Arkham?
I don't know. I don't know about Arkham. I think I'd rather date Leviathan than the Arkham. What do you guys think?
Lady boss is boring to me. She just keeps on shooting and running away. That's the only way a human is going to survive against demons.
Against Dante.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know. Would you rather date Beowulf or Cerberus? See, this is kind of hard.
That's a question I refuse to answer.
I'm with you on that one.
This dateability questions really got me stumped because you know the top half is easy, the bottom half now.
Oh, what the hell?
I'd rather date Cerberus. There, we got an answer. I think I'd have to agree with you. Beowulf is kind of ugly. I think Beowulf and Leviathan are bottom tier. And then
Best boss aside from Virgil, probably
Arkham.
Rudra,
I'd rather
Cerberus.
date Cerberus than Arkham. Really. Exactly, that's what I was saying. So yeah. So a final list.
Beowulf is just
Navon,
gonna
Lady,
get mad at you for the
Virgil,
smallest reason. Hey, that sounds like a relationship to
Agni
me.
and Rudra, Cerberus, Arkham, Beowulf, Leviathan. Cerberus gives the best. I don't know what that was. Cerberus is also a dog, which means he's a good boy. True. Beowulf argues with you, then screams at your kids. That feels too true. Thoughts on missed time guards taking away BT instead of health? I don't know. I feel like that makes the game easier.
I didn't even notice that, and that's so weird.
Yeah, I think that
That's a weird
that makes
change.
the game easier. I don't know.
I mean,
how
it'll be
feel
good for
about it.
people who are trying to learn that style more, but I don't know how.
I feel like
I
it
don't
should
know
have been
how-
like for easier difficulties and then harder difficulties actually take away health, you know?
'Cause I'm
Yeah.
just trying to think of this from a logical
That's probably the
standpoint.
best balance.
You know, like from a logical standpoint, I don't know how mistime in a block takes away your magical,
Well, he
crazy
is-
demon energy.
I mean, he is
Rather
blocking
than-
with magic.
But you mistimed it at the same time, so your physical body got hit, right? It's not like your magic goes down when you time it correctly and block with the magic, right? Like, think about it.
I hate this thing.
You can do it, I believe in you.
What? Dude, what are you talking
Okay.
about?
Only one head left.
You look at DMC4 as a game, then as a Devil May Cry game? What?
As a game, and then I think I know what he's saying.
No. He's saying, look, this is what he typed. If we look at DMC4 as a game, then, like, not, then, you go to then as a Devil May Cry game. Which one is, it's an ass game, what?
Okay,
What's
it's
that?
dead. Second
You
try,
just
not
typed
bad.
in. Thoughts on Jester
Thoughts on
fights
Jester
in 3?
fights in 3.
I
I
like
like the fact that the second two are optional.
Yeah,
But the problem that I have with the Jester fights is that if you haven't ever played Devil May Cry 3 before, it spoils parts of, after Virgil 2.
Always argue DMC gameplay isn't canon, just like Resident Evil. True. You think Virgil and Dante get beat up by these no-name demons that, in the beginning cutscene of the game, he like destroys 20 of them by himself?
Yes.
I mean, if you look at DMC as a non-DMC game, I don't know. Because that's hard to do. Because it's just hard to do.
Alright, so I'm going ahead to skip
Because it is a DMC game,
Mission 7, which is the first Virgil fight.
And even if you look at it as even if you look at it as a non-DMC game, I don't see how it'd be a bad game.
Yeah.
Like that doesn't make any sense because it still has hours of replayability.
I mean, Bash plays the game religiously.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't get what you're trying to say, Splinter. It's making no sense. Exactly. Like the game is flawed and the game's like 60% done. It's not bad.
Yeah.
Because the 60% that is finished is amazing.
Ah, didn't want to hit you.
Why you look at it in a vacuum, it's still a game you can exactly in a vacuum. It's still a game you can play for like 10 years. What fans have done? Fans have literally played that game for 10 years.
It's amazing that it's held that much interest for this long.
So here's a question for you guys. What are your thoughts on the chess pieces?
I think
they're good for practicing jump cancels.
because
That is
think about
true.
this one. Let me use your example on another game, a Splinter.
Yeah.
Look, Splinter. Here's your example. If you look at a new God of War as not a God of War game, would it be better or worse? Because it's not the
It's not the same series. I mean, it's the same series, but it's not the same game.
Because in my opinion, the combat in the new God of War is utter garbage.
I haven't played it. I mean, I got it for like $17, but I have not played it yet.
That's what I've heard about it. Is that the combat is lacking.
Like everything else is fun. I like the settings. I like everything else.
Yeah,
combat,
everything I've seen about the game, it looks good, except for the combat.
Yeah, like it's just. So if it didn't have Kratos and if it didn't have all the baggage Kratos was carrying,
or have the God of War name on it.
From the God of War series, would it still be a good game? I don't think so, because I think Kratos as a character carries that game.
Consensus seems to be that the chess pieces are good for training.
But if you look at DMC4, Nero's a completely different character, right? Like he's a new character. He's not even. This is the first game he's introduced him, and then we have Dante, and the gameplay is just outstanding, and the set pieces are nice, the animations are nice, and stuff like that. So so if you. So you ignore the game, so you ignore the story and the rest of the game? Like, what do you mean? No.
God of War is the same thing as the Order,
No,
1888, 38, 47, 40.
Yeah. Look, think about it this way. If you look at it as just a game, I don't... Like, that's how I'm using your example, Because... Imagine if somebody didn't play, I don't know, because I've played the God of War game, so I have huge connections with them and Kratos. But I feel like if somebody played just God of War, like, they'd think of it as a better game than what I do, because I've played the other ones, right?
Yeah.
So that's like a flip of your example, where like if somebody new is coming into God of War, right, they're gonna like the new one. So
well, the other thing is that it's also a continuation of the original series and not a full reboot.
So like, if you use that example for someone like, if you look at DMC4 as not a DMC game, and it's I say the only way you can look at it like that is if somebody comes with a franchise new, and this is the first game they ever played. And do I think they're gonna enjoy it? Yes, I do. Which is, I can say the same thing about God of War. Like, if somebody's never played the other God of War games, and they come in here and play the new one, I think they're gonna enjoy it more than I did because I have a connection to the old God of War game. Like, dude.
Jester said, "Hi, babes, need a sandwich?" And the answer is yes.
Who's Takuri Sato?
Rapid
Yeah,
fire mode.
that's the way I'm using your example.
If you hit
I'm not
X
telling you to
and
ignore the story.
if you
and
hit
the rest of
shoot
the
and
game,
style
but
at the same time with gunslinger equipped, you shoot like twice as fast.
I see games as an art and rather than as a pure
You
video
know,
game.
and Neo did make a find some great sources and some great posts about the God of War series and how that they were always deep. It's just that they were told in the ways of old Greek mythologies, and that yeah, and that they actually based the story around that. And as bombastic and ridiculous as it seems to us, it's actually told in a way that the Greeks themselves would have told it.
My friend still played Bloody House 4 and he's never played any of them. He just loves playing as Nero. See? Look, that's another way. His friend isn't looking at it as a Devil May Cry game, and he's just loving it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't get how looking at DMC4 as a DMC4 game makes it bad. Like, I'm trying to get how you justify that.
The combat itself is what holds the game up, but
I don't get the hate for Nero.
I mean, Nero had some hate because he was replacing Dante in the already established series. And after DMC came out, everyone loved him.
So tell me, what is Nero's arc? Dude, you know what his arc is? His arc is
pretty much DMC3 Dante's, but even less subtle. Forgot where I had to
his
go
arc is, hey, I like this Night Order stuff. I'm in it, and I'm like, he's like what, Kratos' prodigy, right? And he gets betrayed by them.
You know, but I kind of see Nero's story as kind of being
it's unfinished.
I don't know.
Well,
yeah, it's kind of unfinished. But
it kind of is unfinished, but I'd like to defend Nero's arc by saying this, right? The way I see it is that Nero's story is essentially what Virgil's story could have been if he was able to not allow his mother to die.
Yeah,
You know?
he could have been. Yeah, that
Because
does make a lot of sense.
given the way that Nero is completely like just uncaring about everything else besides Kyrie and 4, it comes off that if Kyrie had just died, he would have just become Virgil.
So how did Dante develop in DMC4? He didn't.
He wasn't the main
He didn't
character
have
for.
He wasn't the main character. He didn't develop.
He was
Why
just,
does it matter if
he was just
Dante
Bugs
developed?
Bunny in that game.
Yeah. Man, I'd want to be Bugs Bunny
I mean,
in the game.
yeah, exactly. How did Dante develop? But Dante didn't develop. What's your point? That since Dante didn't develop, is a bad game? That makes no sense. How did Kyrie develop, dude?
She didn't.
Yeah, exactly. Who cares?
I mean,
Well, now she runs the finances of Devil May Cry.
and the orphanage apparently.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
We got a Sherlock Holmes detective style prototype for Nero. What, can you elaborate on that one?
Oh yeah, there was some concept art where
So
they
why
had
do we need Dante in the story? He was
Because
a
it's a-
catalyst for Nero.
because it's a DMC game.
No, because he's a catalyst for Nero. He's the one that Nero goes from looking up to Kratos to looking up to Dante and helping push Nero in the right way, because you know how Nero was with the knights and shit. He's a catalyst for Nero. Just because Dante didn't develop doesn't mean he's not necessary to the story. What does that even mean?
I mean, by that point, Dante's already had so much established lore for himself that he's already developed to a point where he's completely complete.
He had
Think about it this way: if DMC 1 through 3 never happened and we just had DMC 4 as a story, Dante would be that one mystery guy that comes into those movies and just like those old guys like.
he'd be like Obi-Wan in the original trilogy.
Yes, exactly. He'd be like Obi-Wan in the original trilogy.
Dante played big
Where he's like he's just
role,
a
and it
catalyst
was
for the
nice
main
to see
character
Dante age
to
after
go and achieve their true
3.
potential. Oh yeah, but Baghead Alive. I wanna know what you're thinking of. What the whole Sherlock Holmes.
There's a concept art for Nemo in DMC4 where he's dressed like Sherlock Holmes.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, because essentially he was supposed to be like a detective, a more
He was supposed to be,
intellectual kind
yeah,
of
he was supposed to be an
character.
intellectual character, like heavy reader or whatever like that. It's supposed to be complete opposite of Dante, which is what Virgil already was. But they kind of retained some of that traits in his character, as he did end up handcrafting his own weapons.
Yeah, you're right.
So he's gotta be sometimes smart.
Yeah, like it does do that. Like
I mean,
if,
he was able to make like a 50 caliber revolver or whatever the hell that thing is, with just books that he found in town. So,
Because it's not like the Order was going to make the guns for
yeah,
him.
because they prohibited guns,
Which is kind of nuts, you know?
especially in their line of work. Yes.
You notice that in both 3 and 4, the antagonist is like an extreme version of Virgil's philosophies.
Yeah. I mean,
Like
Sanctus and Arkham are
Anthem
basically the
and,
same character.
Sanctus. Yeah.
Wait, am I? Oh!
Nero isn't intellectual. He made Blue Rose and modified his sword to make. That is true. He took one of the Night Swords and modified it, and then
And if
he
you think about it, with the DMC5, he very clearly made a new sword because that is not the same Red Queen.
Well,
Yeah,
in the novel, like, it
yeah,
got
it
disintegrated.
got absorbed into the Savior, yeah.
Red Queen. Don't know about Red Queen to deteriorate. I feel like Red Queen is just like a variation on the swords that the Knights already have.
Yeah, it is.
'Cause if you
Kratos and all
look
the
at
others have the same swords.
Exactly. Yeah. If you look at a Kratos sword, it also has like the rev and the breaks and shit. Oh,
This-
I mean the
this
name
room right here
Oh,
is the absolute
name
worst
Red Queen.
one in D&D.
Yeah, it is.
Is it a new sword or a redesign? I think it's just a redesign.
It's just a...
It might just be
Unless
a
a novel
redesign,
is 100% canon, which I doubt because the game is also the same story, then I think it's just a redesign.
Well, I mean, in one podcast, someone asked Max if the extended universe was canon, and he said, "Well, I'm not entirely sure, but the way that Itsuno talks about it, it sounds like it."
Well, it also really depends because, like, the DMC1 novel completely
Yeah,
is
'cause-
retconned by
exactly.
this game.
True. It's
Like,
like,
there's a
details
lot
like
of,
canon, but not the whole thing.
Yeah, there's a lot of novels that. I don't know, I feel like Itsuno should just come out
Los
after.
Angeles. Well, I mean, in fairness, Rebellion gets designed in every game, but it's supposed to be representative of Dante, so it's going to.
And it also wasn't even in the first game.
Yeah. With a second.
Well, yeah.
It was in the second, but...
Oh, it
just-
was?
Yeah, you start with Rebellion
Yeah.
and DMC2. So is there anything here I need? Nope, no green items.
Also,
did
Ebony and Ivory has
redesign-
been just about the same
Yeah,
in every
did they
game. It's just lots of
redesign-
coloring in the timeline.
Ebony and Ivory and Coyote? Coyote's only a DMC4 thing, but I think they
shotgun-
did redesign it. Because, it has the thing at the bottom right now.
They did fix a typo on the side of Ebony and Ivory.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
I
they
remember
did fix the typo.
this is a shout out to Mecha Mike, he's the one that found it.
Ah, cool.
DMC5 Coyote has like a little loader under it, like a shotgun loader or something.
You mean a magazine?
No, not a magazine. It's like a loader.
I'm not sure what you mean then. Maybe I just
Yeah.
missed it. What does
Yeah, but
Virgil
it-
need
but
to
it looks
protect?
different.
Well,
It
I mean,
doesn't-
if
it
you
doesn't
want to
look
go
like
by the
a-
stories that we've seen so far,
It doesn't look like
he
a
might have
straight-
actually cared about Nero's mother, or even knew about Nero before he disappeared. So, I mean, if
But
you
then
wanted
he
to
just
protect
comes
something,
back in 5 to rip off his arm.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean,
That's what I'm saying.
it's very possible he didn't know that that was Nero.
There's
because,
so
you know,
I
many-
mean,
would've
how
been
many
19,
characters with
20
white
years.
hair are there?
4. 5, actually.
Yeah, with V. Oh, and Sparta.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
feel
that's
like
what I was counting.
So
I feel like
6.
Itsuno should just come out after 5 and say which side material is canon,
5.
if at all, and which ones aren't.
Imagine if he just says SMT Nocturne's canon.
Just to clear stuff up.
I remember like someone brought up SMT Nocturne and they said Demi Fiend and they like read it and they kind of looked like they had no idea what they were talking about.
Also, Morrison is black now. He has a Japanese voice now. Well, isn't it like that the English voices are the canon voices? So
Yeah.
like the Japanese, yeah. So
Like
the
for the
Japanese
games, they
voices
recorded
are like
the English voices first. 1 through 3 don't even have Japanese dubs.
that. Yeah, so there you go. The English voices are the canon voices, so it doesn't matter if he has the same Japanese voice.
It's crazy to think that they didn't have any Japanese voices for this game until 5.
I mean, at the same time, Resident Evil hasn't had Japanese voices in that series until I think RE5? Maybe 6?
Yeah, I think RE. I know 6 had it for sure.
Yeah.
I'm not sure about RE5 though.
I mean,
It's like
Are you saying Ruben Langdon is Dante? Yes, he is. He even mocaps the character, so yes, he is Dante.
Yes.
I mean, he actually, like, if you hear his, like,
He
his
legit
story
is
about,
Dante.
like, he's talked about, like,
DMC4
how he moved to
had
Japan and all of that.
Japanese
It's a
audio.
weird story.
Really?
Like, he didn't even know Japanese. He just moved there.
Yeah, 4 did have Japanese audio.
Yeah, 4
Only,
Special
one-
Edition
one
did.
through did. Yeah, 4 Special Edition did. 1 through
That's crazy.
1 through 3 did not. Yeah, Ruben Langdon also wrote lines for DMC3 and refined them.
Yeah, he helped with the script.
Yeah.
he's also the reason why Arkham's name isn't Heine.
Heine?
I know that.
He's got to make another.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they were originally
we,
named Arkham Heine.
we looked at
It's
his
even in the
YouTube channel
notes.
earlier this stream on Capcom USA. Yeah, he mocaps and does all that stuff for Dante, so he really is Dante.
He also mocaps Goliath in 5.
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't think they would be interested in clarifying that stuff as much as we would like it. Part of the usefulness of not being decisive or open, and I could always reuse concepts in the future, and how I'm gonna go back. That's true.
You know,
You're
I legit thought he was joking when he said he mocaps Goliath.
No, he actually does.
It's
Who
like,
does?
Ruben Langdon.
Ruben Langdon.
Wow.
Okay, whose idea was this?
No, Johnny's ad-lib. Well, JYB's a cool guy.
Yeah.
He is cool stuff.
Remember how Nero makes fun of Agnes's stuttering? That was Johnny's ad lib. That's good.
Yeah, like, some of the best lines in the games are just like,
I hear, and I don't know if this is true, but I hear that that everything that Dante says when he acquires Lucifer was ad lib.
I'd believe that.
Arkham is
believe
a
it,
reference to Lovecraft, right? I have no idea. I don't follow H.P.
Arkham is a
Lovecraft.
reference to Batman, but it's also a reference to Lovecraft. Yeah,
I mean, and his alter ego is also a reference to Batman.
yeah.
That is true. I love how Dan Southworth mocap Credo, the character buying from. Yeah, yeah. Everyone wants power in DMC. Name one character. Well, name one villain who doesn't want more power.
Mundus? He just wants Earth.
Yeah, true.
But more land equals more power if you think about it.
Not
Transition
really.
property.
What? What's that?
Okay.
I don't know anything about Dan Southworth having a cold during recording for DMC3.
Yeah, I've
only.
I heard about that in the Two Best Friends playthrough.
Yeah,
of
that's
it.
the only place where I've ever heard of it, and I couldn't
Yeah,
find
same.
it
I don't.
to back it up anywhere.
At the same time, Matt and Pat sometimes really just
Like
make random stuff up.
they themselves even call it crazy talk.
Yeah, they sometimes just start talking about the most randomest stuff and just make up some complete nonsense, and then people run with it.
Yeah.
That's also happened before.
And then they get called out on the YouTube comments or stream
Yeah,
or whatever.
or you know, on their Reddit or something, and they'll be like, "Yeah, guys, we're just joking around or something."
Okay, so here we are. In the
Everyone who
first
doesn't
Virgil.
want power in DMC already has tons of it. The whole cold thing is a joke, right? No, probably. I think it is. Because I haven't seen anything of it. They could just be joking.
They might actually
like,
believe it because he does sound like he has a
amazing.
cold in some lines.
Yeah, maybe that's the joke. I mean, we could just ask DMC Helper, can't we? Do you have a cold while recording DMC?
I mean, we could ask, but he'd probably not answer because he doesn't do social media anymore.
Yeah, he has someone else run his Facebook or whatever.
Yeah, but he still responds sometimes. He responded to me.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
Sometimes he will, but probably only when he knows he's not going to get himself in trouble. You know, something I found out like only a couple of months ago and never realized is that you can glide with Rebellion and DT.
Yep.
It's like,
Who's playing right now?
crap.
SuperSpider is 51.
Super
Yeah,
Spider.
the bit where Wooly said lady was beating off demons. I didn't watch the whole thing. I watched like
Not
a part.
those ones.
You guys want to know a fun fact? Rebellion in this game uses the exact same texture as the one in DMC2.
I think it started as a joke because
Nice.
Dan voiced Virgil really nasally. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. That it's just a joke.
Well, it's funny because if you get Dan to try to do Virgil's voice now, he doesn't do that.
So it might actually it does kind of back that up, but
Yeah. We'll never know. Let's see. DMC2 Rebellion doesn't even have the skull. It kind of does, but it's like really
it does
embedded
have the skull.
into the guard.
Yeah, it's not really
You have to
popping
look
out.
really carefully for it.
Yeah, it's not really popping out like in 3 and 4.
You can see the horns. Ah, crap. It's been a while since I actually played this game.
It's kind of crazy that Virgil doesn't even use the summon swords until DMD.
Yeah,
It's
and
like-
they were one of his defining traits.
Yeah, one of his signature moves. No, God.
Hard Fox Trust Game 4 and Ram 3. Don't know what that means.
Yeah, I have no idea what that means either. Super Suspension, oh, what he can't, okay, there's a video. So the video is basically Spider's controller flipping out on the game. I think someone can link it in chat for you.
Links are deleted in
That's
chat.
the, huh?
Links are deleted in chat unless it's by Mills.
Okay, DM me and I'll put it in chat. So you're just ignoring me now? I didn't ignore you. I read your comments, I just didn't respond to it. My god.
Let's see if I can do this.
Well, actually, I am ignoring you. You're right. My bad.
I did it! I did the Dungary thing.
Nice.
Oh, we got a donation. Don't know by who.
Oh, did we? Well, let me check. $1 from Mills, the best guard fighter.
Say what?
You suck. Oh, that's what the comment said.
It says
you
Spider,
suck.
you suck.
Okay, I messed that up.
DMC3 is one of the only games where the main character loses clothes and becomes stronger. True.
Yep.
The moment he lost his arm sleeve and became 10 times
A
stronger.
legend. You know what's something else that's really funny that you don't really notice unless you're like me and just being a super nerd? paying attention to everything. You know, in mission, I think it's mission 11, where Dante and Lady are shooting at each other.
Huh? You talking about in the hallway?
Yeah.
Yeah. What about it?
You know
I think
when
that's 10.
yeah, whichever one it is. Yeah, mission 10. When Lady shoots his coat full of holes, those holes are actually there throughout the rest of the game.
Wait, seriously?
Pay attention to some of the cutscenes and even some of the gameplay. I noticed it in some gameplay footage.
Wow.
I haven't seen it in
It's
gameplay.
That's actually crazy.
I mean, I know that the sleeve stays, and on
Yeah,
the
the
PS2
sleeve
version.
stays gone, but that's obvious.
Okay.
But I noticed that you can see his coat's full of holes in the second half of the
In
game.
the Arkham games.
Yeah, the
your
Arkham
suit
games
does
had the
get
same
more
thing.
Yeah, your suit does get more damage, but think about it this way: Batman himself gets more hurt as well.
Yeah.
Because, he's over there limping at the end of the game. It's like, barely.
Spider, let's see some Beowulf.
It's not like, Dante, who is
What
completely
level was Beowulf?
scratchless.
I think he was 12, right?
Mission.
I think it was mission 12.
Well, good way to
Yeah.
represent the DMC community. What?
No,
Nope,
it's mission
no,
11.
it's
It's mission
mission
11
11,
because
it's
mission
mission
12
what are you
is
talking about?
Yeah, it's mission
Yeah,
11.
There's other people in chat.
I knew,
I
but
missed
I
your one
didn't think
comment.
about it. Because I was thinking about like where all the hidden numbers are in each one of the chapters, and it didn't hit me until it was too late.
Yeah.
Who wants to link to the vid? Oh, just DM me. Oncoming from right here.
Or just get Mills to link it in Twitch.
There we go. I typed in chat. Just DM me.
Hey dudes, you got 5 minutes left.
Oh, I only got 5 minutes left?
5 minutes already? Alright.
Damn. That was
So yeah,
quick.
just DM me the video and I'll put it in chat. Everyone can watch.
Oh no, the worst enemies in the game. The Soul Eaters.
Yeah, I hate these things.
You got $1 throughout your stream. By the way, you happy?
Thank you.
It was me. It was also me.
I know.
Telling you that you suck.
It was just paradise.
It's like I like all the enemies in this game, but
Restart.
this
Gimmick enemies are the
drives me
worst.
nuts.
JayShay White talking trash, huh?
Alright, there we go. I got the link. to
Man,
that.
I can talk whatever I want to.
Boom. There you go. That's the reason why Spider can't play.
JayShay, I'm gonna come
The
around and
OG
write an art-
PC version.
What?
I'm gonna write an article about how you literally tried to kiss me.
Fine, go for it.
The last creation.
I hate Dullahan. Yep.
Okay, I don't think I'm going to be able to make it to the boss in time, so what I'm going to do is...
I believe in you.
Okay, well, I'm doing it a different way.
You're just gonna skip straight to the boss, aren't you?
Yep.
Why not?
You goddamn vagina. Why are you doing this?
What you call it?
A vagina, the female reproductive system.
And
okay.
Mills just got his
I'm just
banned.
making sure I heard you clearly.
Ah, goddammit. We're banned. Thanks, JayShay. You come on here and get us banned, huh?
Man,
Oh, crap.
that was my goal the whole time.
Telling me this guy is dateable.
It was an inside job.
I'm very bad at this. TSA exposed you.
TAS exposed to something in here. DH, you can't talk about, like, exposing anything. Foul mouth.
Downcoming, that is hilarious.
What'd she do?
Imagine
You call it vagina.
How would that even
Get,
work?
get your account demonetized. Got him. You're gonna get your Twitter account gone, boy.
Spider, you might have made 1400 last time, but you ain't shit this time, boy. Okay.
Well, how many people are watching this time?
106 right now.
And how many were what? Oh!
Oh, here we go. We got him.
Isaiah Omega donated. Oh,
Much they
You
don't
can read it.
$5 million.
Ah, crap.
He says, I want to be the last donation. Also, 30-30.
true.
What?
I'm
Oh,
happy.
30-30.
Total
Oh,
amount right now.
I was confused for a second.
And the lollipop guy says Mills was an inside job. My cum made you Mills. I don't know if that's some sort of strange attempt at poetry, but get it.
World Guard, you coward.
Fine, it's no William Blake.
Hard counters is boss. World Guard hard counters everything in this game.
Yeah, but that's only if
It's
you're good at
World
it.
Guard.
Shot Mr. Spider.
And Mills is not a suck, he's calling you a coward, dude. You gonna take that Spider?
Mr. O'Neill can get him.
I have.
Especially this boss, bro. It counters everything at a 100% rate. For this
Yep.
boss, the 117% rate.
And Neil, hurry up and get that mod finished. You know what mod I'm talking about.
Okay, no one saw that.
I saw it.
No, you didn't.
130%, my bad, not 117. 130.
Red Sun.
Finally, Mills is back. Pog champion.
Yeah, I know you missed me. Red Sun over paradise. Funny you should mention that boss. Sexy. Smoking sexy style. So JayShay, are you gonna write a detailed article about why my...
What would happen if you Royal Guarded a Royal Guard release?
I mean,
Well, you'd Royal Guard it.
Yeah.
Of course. What?
JayShay,
What
are
was
you
your
gonna write
question?
an article about how good my Nico cosplay was?
I didn't get to see all of it. So only sent me a picture. I only saw you
Cosplays are
look
not
at
my
the-
department. That's my boss's department.
Only, only
You think
saw,
I'm
like,
kidding? He writes more articles about cosplay than he writes anything else.
That's pretty good.
That's credible. Until he sees mine in the tiles.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
need a
but
full. I need a
not for
full
the
one.
reason you're thinking.
Okay, well, listen. You get 2 minutes left, SuperSpider. And then Jester's gonna come on.
Oh yeah, that's my boy. Gunslinger is the best style. Gunslinger is nice. My favorite is Trickster, and then Gunslinger second.
Well, I prefer Gunslinger when in DMC3. I still didn't use it that often. In fact, I rarely used it at all. But
Yeah, but Gunslinger is definitely a nice
But
style.
how long are you gonna stream, guys? For the foreseeable fucking future, that's how long.
You can hear now. We're
we're going to
never
stream
stop.
until we're all dead.
We're gonna stream for the rest of the year, 24/7, non-stop.
Everyone's on slave hours, okay? We don't even care if we don't make any money, we're just doing it. It's funny.
We're just doing it now, just cause.
Can we get an end Neil essay about Mills' non-cuck status? That would be incredible. Please do it. Mills is going for 24-hour stream. Listen, I'll do it if you want. I don't give a fuck.
ooh, I actually blocked that. Nice.
Mills is a half cook. I don't think he's there yet.
Am I like half demon, half cuck? Is that what the case is?
This account exists for that purpose, Mills. Got him.
Okay, it's almost dead.
Jester's like screaming at you right now.
Swordmaster was how I first beat the game. Trickster was how my little brother played the harder modes. Yeah, Trickster was always my favorite as a kid. And
The last fight I did in DMC3 was DMD Virgil, and for whatever reason I was possessed to do Swordmaster for it.
what is the half cup holding? Well, let's think about it this way. When a man and a woman make love,
Why do you have to do this, Eagle?
and you hold them back.
I got it.
You make sure he only gets the
Good
tip.
job. Proud of you.
Back a bit.
Ooh.
That's the half cup hold.
Okay, whatever. Spider, get off the goddamn stream right this
I already-
second. I'm gonna punch you in the face.
It's already exited.